today I'm going to show you how to make one of the easiest backgrounds using baby wipes. For this I'm going to use my Faber Castel Gel Pastels and baby wipes. I've already prepped my page with acrylic glazing liquid and I've dried it, so I'm going to go straight in. Firstly, I'm just going to put some colour down on my trusty old plastic lid. So grab a couple of colours, go with yellow. I might put a bit of gold down as well, just so I've got some shimmer in that yellow because the gold has a bit of glitter to it. So all we do after we've added our colour to the plastic lid is we get our baby wipe and we wipe it off onto our page. So yeah, just wipe it onto the baby wipe and then wipe it onto the page. It's that easy and it spreads really easily and it helps you to get a really easy even finish. Once the yellow is down, I'm just going to add another colour for accent around it. So I'm going to add green, I think, for my accent colour. So same thing, you just grab the baby wipe and wipe off all that colour. This time I'm going to be just putting it in little places to kind of give accent to the page. I'm not going to put it all over, so just put it everywhere and then kind of blend it in. And you can just keep adding colour until you're happy with the result of what your page looks like. So I'm just going to add a bit more green and I might put a little bit of dark green onto the page too. Now if I wanted to make sure that it was really neat, I could put my piece of paper down the margin when I'm putting the colour on, because that would make sure it didn't get on the other page. But use all your baby wipe when you're doing this baby wipe technique. So I'm just going to flip to another page and add the rest of the colour down on the next page because it still has colour on that wipe, so you might as well use it. Now I'm going to use the same technique for a stencil. So I just grab my stencil, in this case I'm going to do a heart. Put it on my page and then use the baby wipe to kind of take off the colour and put it onto the stencil. I'm using the same baby wipe and I just kind of dab it on all over the heart, so just keep dabbing and adding colour until I get the level of colour that I want. So like with the green, I'm going to use up the rest of the colour of my baby wipe on another journal entry. So I just flipped to this one because it had blood on it, so I thought the red would be a good background for this. The Bible verse I'm looking at is in Ezekiel 18 verse 35, and it talks about how God doesn't have pleasure in people dying or going to hell, and He wants everyone to have life and to be with Him. So that's kind of what I'm journaling about here. Verse 18 says in the Old King James, "For I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, saith the Lord God. Wherefore turn yourselves and live ye." And what I've noticed a lot in the Old Testament when I've been reading it is that, yes, God brings judgment, but before that judgment and even during that judgment, God is trying to get the people to turn back to Him, and that He's trying to get them to move into blessing. So that's what I kind of wanted to get across here. And what I've written is, God does not delight in people going to hell. He loves all and pleads that we turn and live. Now if I was organised, I would have put the washi tape on before I started and left that space white, but I wasn't. So now what I'm going to do is cut the washi tape to size to fit just over the verse, and then I'm going to go around it with red to make that verse stand out. Again, I'm going to use up the rest of the colour on another page, and there we go. These baby wipe backgrounds are so fast, so easy, and yeah, try one today.